So I sat down to edit this video and my mic didn't record like the intro part because I'm having problems with this mic. But I actually might not have those problems soon, so stay tuned. Yeah, my intro basically got messed up, so can we just... Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a just chatting video. I'm going to be spilling the tea a little bit on my life, where I'm at, kind of what I want to do, reflecting a little bit on things that have been happening recently, and yeah, just kind of, I guess, dishing out my life a little bit to you guys. So if you guys want to hear all about my current life, then grab a cup of tea and watch the rest of this video. Enjoy. So I wanted to sit down with you guys and kind of catch up with you guys about games that I've been playing, how I've been feeling lately, like what's going on with my life and things like that. So I've spoke about it a few times in other videos and I've kind of just mentioned it, but at the moment I'm trying to sell my home. It's the first ever house that I bought. It's been very stressful. I've had house... Oh my gosh, the mic situation did go a little bit bad there. So I'm just going to hop in here and do a voiceover really quickly and just briefly tell you what I was chatting about. I'm still in the process of trying to sell and move houses, and it's been really stressful for me because it's left me really disjointed. When I'm normally streaming in the morning, I'm having a lot of house viewings, or I'm needing to clean ready for house viewings. So I've just been like really busy. If you've noticed that I haven't been streaming as much lately, the main reason why I haven't been on is because of house viewings and appointments and things like that. It's been hard and I miss streaming as much as what I used to. So one of the things I've really been reflecting on lately is kind of like my community base with streaming and content creation on different platforms. One of the things I've personally been missing lately is like the community Discord that I used to have when I was doing S&D sniping. Like we would always be chatting in Discord, people would always be chilling in my Discord server, and there just used to be like such a buzz. And I'm really hoping that the new Modern Warfare 3 game gives me the opportunity to rebuild a solid, grounded community of people that want to engage with each other as well as with me and, you know, with what I'm doing, because I really miss having like a group of people that like constantly are active and around in my server. They're chit-chatting with each other and me, and it's just like this whole support bubble. And I feel like I still have like a really solid community. Like I know the people that watch me day in, day out, mostly, I would say. Obviously there's some people that lurk and things like that that I don't know, but I have a really solid like grounded community, and I really am so thankful for that. Like honestly, lately I keep getting subs on Twitch and they're like 3 years or 2 years, and I'm like, Jesus, is that how long it's been? And then I'm sat here and I'm thinking, okay, yeah, so I started my affiliate, like I did my affiliate program for Twitch during the pandemic. I hit affiliation actually years ago before that, but I never did it because I only was a hobby streamer and I didn't want to take people's money for the sake of taking people's money and things like that. I didn't want you to be able to subscribe if I'd go live and then never be back after a month. Do you know what I mean? So when I decided to actually take it on board and do it seriously, that's when I did my affiliate program. So yeah, it's actually so crazy to me because I have so many old school subs in there, the OGs, the old school Saskia like community, which is so cool. And honestly, I've come so far with like the connections I've built with other content creators as well as brands and with my community too. Like I'm really happy with where I'm at the moment. I try as a content creator to not focus so much on numbers, but unfortunately when you want to get like certain aspirations hit, numbers does become like quite a factor that you have to consider when you are like moving forward, I guess I should say. But it's not the end all be all, and that's something also to focus on. So that's one of the things I've been thinking about lately, especially while my numbers have been dipping and dunking where I've been streaming all over the shop. One thing I have noticed lately with my community is like how much you guys rally around me when I decide not to play Call of Duty and like stream something random. And honestly, if I'm really honest about all the different games I've been playing lately, I've played Mortal Kombat, I've been playing It Takes Two, I've been playing games on my iPad, like I've been playing The Sims on my iPad, I've been playing Sudoku, Apex Legends, Counter-Strike. So as you can see, I've been playing a bunch of games, honestly. Assassin's Creed Mirage came out, and a massive thank you to Ubisoft for gifting me the game. I have become an Ubisoft content creator partner, so they were the reason that I was able to stream that game, and hopefully I'll have some more amazing projects coming up with them in the future as well. I also have sometimes my accent, I just wonder like where it comes from. Anyway, I've also partnered up with a few other people, but I cannot disclose those things yet. Can't wait to share with you guys. There's a lot of exciting things happening for myself. Okay, so next topic of action. Let's go back to the video games thing, because that's important. Okay, as gamers that watch me, let's talk about video games. Does anybody else feel like as they've got older, their love for video games has like completely changed? Because when I was younger, I used to love like really dense games like Assassin's Creed or Fallout or Tomb Raider, Uncharted, all those kind of like games, Red Dead Redemption. But I feel like now they're harder for me to digest, and if I don't get really into them, I don't finish them, and I'm getting this backlog of games. And this is an issue I'm having as a grown-up, because when I was younger, even though I was busy, I was at school and everything, I completed my games. Like, I was addicted. I was always on my games. I'm finding it really hard to find a balance of like finishing my games and playing Call of Duty competitively and like trying to maintain like a good skill level with that, and also, you know, IRL stuff too. So I'm not gonna lie, like there's some games that that got me really hyped and I was so excited for, like Starfield. I need to talk about it. I need to talk about Starfield. Maybe this video will be titled "What Happened to Starfield." No, but like legitimately, Starfield for me just like, I was disappointed. I haven't finished it yet, so I cannot give you a full review, so please bear that in mind. I also feel like I have bias towards Bethesda because I honestly love the Fallout series. It's like one of my favorite series. Like, I literally have pictures of me at the midnight launches for Fallout. I love Fallout. Fallout was one of my favorite games. As soon as I saw the trailer for Starfield, I didn't even know that it was Bethesda that was making it. I watched the trailer and I was like, it looks like Fallout. And then I saw it was Bethesda and I was like, makes so much sense. Like, it felt like Fallout. And I got so excited. I think I've played like 5 hours worth of time on it or something. I just haven't got addicted to it. I'm really sad. I really wanted to get addicted to it. Like, I was really excited. I bought it. I didn't get gifted the stream key or anything like that. I paid the £60 for it. I actually bought it for my boyfriend as well. So I spent £120 on Starfield. My boyfriend played it for like an hour or two. That's probably it, and didn't enjoy it. And I played it for like 5-6 hours. The game aesthetics are really nice. It feels very Fallout-y. I was really disappointed with the character customization. It was awful as a black person. It was awful. The hairstyles were atrocious. They did not think about black hair texture. The lighting on the skin tone, it was honestly the same problems as Fallout, and it's 2023. Like, I don't understand why we're still missing the nail on the head of that one, because it was really disappointing. I'm so disappointed when all we have is an afro option, cornrow option, and then some really bad other hairstyle. And I was really disappointed, like really disappointed. I was like, it could have been so cool. The customizations could have been so cool, and everything else about the customizations I've always really liked, like adding scars, adding freckles, all these kind of things I've always enjoyed. And even like on myself, like I'll draw freckles on all the time because I have some freckles, but I just think freckles are really cool. So I used to love those kind of features, and they had those features. It felt like I was creating a Fallout character because the customization hadn't improved at all. I was really disappointed, to be honest with you. So that kind of already put me in like a bit of a negative mood with the game, but I was like, let me just power on. Like, I'm sure it's a great game. And honestly, I can sit here and probably say it is still a great game to a lot of people. I think there's a lot of content in the game. I have tried to stick with the main story missions, and I will complete the game. Like, I'm determined to, and like hopefully like maybe my interest will peak in it at some point. but I'm just like gonna be honest that like I'm just not addicted to it like I have been addicted to Fallout in the past. And I even feel like if I picked up and played like Fallout 4 or Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas, like maybe not New Vegas because the graphics are bad and I can't really play old graphics, it just bothers me. I'm one of those people, I feel awful about it because Fallout New Vegas was great. Yeah, Fallout 3 or Fallout 4, if I played one of those, I could probably get addicted into it again and like, you know, just play it and grind it. But Starfield, I love space. I'm disappointed. I wish I could sit here and say I love the game, but I'm just not there with it yet. Maybe it'll grow on me. Maybe I'll get addicted. Maybe I'll have a bad day and I'll sit there and play it and then I'll be addicted again. But no, I haven't been addicted to it. Assassin's Creed, I picked up and played yesterday for the first time ever. I don't know if I have the addiction feeling again yet. I'm not gonna lie, but I do think the game is really beautiful. The one thing I've always liked about Assassin's Creed is the colors are really vibrant, and honestly so many of the cute details like the butterflies, oh my god, this like I literally the first time I clocked the butterflies on the wall flapping their wings and as you go up to them they just fly off, I was like, what? This is so cool. Like it was so beautiful. I love butterflies. Obviously I love butterflies, so I was like, this is so beautiful. Like it really amazed me and I got really excited. And the game itself plays very much like a normal Assassin's Creed game. I didn't play like the most recent one and I loved the old original games. Like I just don't know if I've changed as a person, but the one that I played yesterday I actually did enjoy and I want to play it again. I didn't get the addiction bug because otherwise I wouldn't have got off it. That's the thing with me. If I'm addicted, I won't stop my stream. I will play it. So the fact that I wanted to stop it means that there's something there that's not addictive for me anymore. But I did like that game. And that one I feel like I want to pick up again. Whereas Starfield for me has kind of been pushed to the back. I was just disappointed in the character customization, and then I just felt like there was a lot of like things about the game that they could have like updated and made like more modern, and they didn't. So it kind of has bothered me a bit, but I do overall think like the mechanics and everything about the game are very similar to Fallout. So a lot of people that like Fallout I feel like would like it. I actually feel like I want to watch some reviews on it, and maybe I will do a conversation with somebody who's specifically really like liked it, and like we can have a conversation and record something. I think that'd be kind of funny. Maybe a little bit funny. Anyway, other things that are coming up this month, I'm relaunching Black Snowflake. Black Snowflake was the brand and kind of like thing that I started. I'm gonna say brand. It's a brand I'm starting. Black Snowflake basically embodies everything about myself, and hopefully other people can relate to it. I was called a snowflake so many times on social media for being like an advocate for diversity and inclusivity, and for also calling out hate speech and issues of oppression in the gaming scene, and people would call me a snowflake all the time. So I decided to own that and call myself the Black Snowflake. So my brand is called Black Snowflake, and I have been doing podcasts. The only thing is I basically was trying to do podcasts that were relying on other people, and unfortunately people have been busy or things have come up or they've got sick, and I've just not been able to maintain the flow that I wanted with the content creation, or how I was producing the flow wasn't right. So I've reevaluated it. I've spoke to people like Mr. Midas, who has an amazing series on YouTube, which I'm going to link in the description below, which I actually took part in. Gave me some amazing advice about kind of how to schedule myself to create like bulk content and things like that for things like podcasts. So I'm going to be using a lot of that advice, and hopefully soon you guys will see that relaunched this month. I'm going to be doing guest hosts that are with me for like multiple episodes instead of for one episode, because when I find somebody that actually does want to record with me, I always feel like I can't use them again. But I'm going to change up kind of my feeling around that, and I'm going to be like, okay, so you want to record a video with me, let's record 4 or 5, and then you can be a guest host for like the series kind of thing. So I'm really excited about that anyway. What else has been happening? There's other things that have happened that I can't really spill. I went to World Series of Wars and I did do a YouTube vlog on that, so I'm not really going to touch on that. The only thing I want to say with regards to like the Call of Duty stuff is obviously we've got the MW3 beta at the moment, and I'm seeing so many people talk about like how bad it is and like the time to kill is bad and all these kind of things, and I'm just sitting there like, there's no weapon balancing yet. Is there weapon balancing yet? I don't think there's any weapon balancing yet. So I'm like, please don't. Every beta, there's no weapon balancing. So like, why are people moaning about these things? Like, why are people moaning that it takes 5 bullets to kill someone? Because there's no weapon balancing. So all I would say is if you guys are trying out the MWIII beta, make sure you guys are taking everything with a grain of salt. There's going to be amendments to the game. This is a beta after all. They are doing this to get feedback, to gauge the community, gauge how people are playing it, see how the maps flow and all these kind of things, because obviously things have been tested extensively and they had COD Next, but putting it out to a wider audience will always give wider feedback. So it's kind of like testing the marketplace for it, I guess. And honestly, I do really think that the movement that they brought back into the game is drumming up so much excitement, and the fact that they've brought back Rebirth Island and Fortune's Keep is coming back is like crazy for people, because everybody kind of missed those things. The thing with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and like the new Warzone is like they're bringing in a lot of old. So when you bring in something old that people enjoyed, like Rebirth Island and that, with when we had good movement, and then they're going to bring it in again in the future, it's kind of like the movement's going to be different. It might be better. I haven't played it yet myself, so I can't say if I feel like the movement is better than Modern Warfare 2019 movement. I don't think it is, from what other people have said, but I haven't experienced it yet, so I'm not gonna say how I feel about it until I've tried it myself. But I've watched videos on it and I think it looks quite cool. The fact they're bringing back Combat Scout to Warzone is kind of like, it just takes the competitive side out of it. And so I'm like, okay, so they said that ranked multiplayer is coming back mid-season 1 of the new game. But what about Warzone ranked? I haven't seen anything about Warzone ranked. And honestly, if there's not a Warzone ranked where I can get away from Combat Scout, I might be sad. I might genuinely be sad. But yeah, that's kind of like most of the updates at the moment. I think what's coming up is obviously Modern Warfare 3 beta for me because I'm on PC. And also the game itself early November. Halloween is coming up. It's one of my favorite times of the month. I also started a Patreon recently because I really like cosplaying and I wanted like a specific outlet for that content, because I felt like putting that on Instagram wasn't really what I wanted to showcase. Also, if you guys are Instagram stalkers of mine, you'll probably see that I've literally gone through Instagram and literally hit about 2,000 posts. I've been trying really, really hard to like tidy up my social media, and I'm getting there slowly, but Instagram was one of those ones that has been daunting me for a very long time, and I finally got there. And now I just need to work on the content I want it to like look like in the future, because I kind of want to delete everything and like just start fresh, but obviously I should have content on it, so I've kind of left some things on it, but I'm like, yeah, watch this space for my Instagram content, because that's going to be changing. I think one of the things I've been trying to learn a bit more about is like what works on different social medias, and I think Instagram is very much a lifestyle place, and one of my main hobbies other than gaming is motorcycles and life things like going out, exploring, seeing beautiful places and those kind of things. So I want to create content around those. Hint, hint, hopefully you'll see some content around motorbikes and kind of being an explorer with free spirit vibes very soon on my Instagram. So it's going to become a bit more lifestyle-y, and I'm going to be showing those kind of things a bit more. YouTube is probably going to still remain kind of similar to what it is right now. So it's going to be a lot of gaming videos and still me chit-chatting and, you know, usual natters and things like that. TikTok, probably, I've been like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, maybe some of you will have, but the way I've been doing my shorts has changed a lot lately, and I feel like I've been trying to, and I've also been doing this with YouTube videos to be fair as well. I really like hosting and narrating, and like one of the things I want to bring into my content is to show that I can host and communicate and articulate things really well. So one of the things I've been doing with my content a lot lately is showing that. And so I've been, you know, talking about patch notes on videos, or I've been, you know, announcing about COD skins that are in the store, and creating content that's a bit more fun and different for me, and it's not just clip based. I do love getting clips, and I still do that, but honestly, like for me, I did get a point where I was shadow banned on TikTok, so I'm trying to find a way where I can get my viewership on TikTok back up with short form content and things like that. So honestly, if things become stagnant, I just think you got to try something new and push yourself in different ways. So that's what I've been doing lately. I think that's kind of my update video done. I think I've probably rambled for like way too long, to be honest with you, and I'm gonna sit down at my at my computer, and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, how am I gonna edit this all down? How? Just how? Just how? Oh, but yeah, no, last month I did buy this iPad, by the way. I did an unboxing of it, which I haven't actually published. If you guys want to see an unboxing video of an iPad, let me know. But I just figured there was quite a lot because it's kind of like not the latest one. But I watched loads of reviews and I got one that I thought was appropriate to me. I basically wanted one where I could basically use it as a laptop and just take it around and type up things. I've got DaVinci on it so I can edit videos and things like that on it too. I've got games on it, and basically one of the things I've also felt like lately is that I'm a cozy person and I want cozy things, and I want to be able to sit in my bed and write, and I want to be able to sit in my bed and edit and watch videos and play video games. And honestly, that's why I got an iPad. I do kind of want to get a handheld gaming device, but I'm trying to be good until I move. Once I move, then I'll consider treating myself to some new things. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap my YouTube video here because I've definitely rambled. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If I've kept you forever, I apologize. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Below, you guys write comments that always like make me happy and things like that, so thank you for that. Since a lot of you guys are Call of Duty fans, what is your favorite Call of Duty? Leave it in the comments below. Bye.